Welcome back to the Critical Minerals Hub, the podcast where we explore the elements shaping the world's energy future, industrial power, and technology revolutions. I'm your host, Amanda van Dyke, and today we're shining the spotlight on a quiet powerhouse, manganese. Manganese might not get the headlines that lithium or cobalt do, but it's one of the most widely used metals on Earth, the fourth most used by tonnage, right behind iron, aluminum, and copper. It makes up about 0.1% of the Earth's crust, and we encounter it every day in the steel that builds our bridges and skyscrapers, in the aluminum cans we drink from, and increasingly in the batteries powering our electric future. The story of manganese goes way back. Stone Age humans used manganese dioxide as a pigment in their cave paintings over 17,000 years ago. The Spartans unknowingly benefited from manganese-rich iron ore, which gave their weapons superior edge. In the 1800s, chemists discovered manganese's potential in industrial processes. By the 19th century, British and French metallurgists were using manganese in steel to boost strength without sacrificing toughness, a metallurgical breakthrough that changed the game. Since then, manganese has quietly shaped modern manufacturing, from pesticides and fungicides to glass, electronics, and energy storage. Today, manganese is mined in more than 30 countries. But the top producers are South Africa, Australia, Brazil, Gabon, and Ghana. In 2024, the global market was worth around $52 billion. Mining is mainly open pit, and most ore is refined into ferromanganese or silicomanganese, primarily in China, which dominates the smelting and refining sector. Where does all this manganese go? 90% of it is still, and probably for the long-term future, going to be used in steel making. It prevents cracking in steel during high-temperature rolling and binds with sulfur to reduce brittleness and improves resistance to both wear and corrosion. Aluminum alloys use small amounts of manganese to improve corrosion resistance as well, especially in the beverage cans that we use every day these days. In copper alloys, it enhances strength and castability, but that's a much smaller market. The battery revolution is where manganese is making the headlines. Now here's where manganese really gets interesting. Manganese is a crucial component in lithium-ion batteries, especially NMC, nickel manganese cobalt batteries, used in electric vehicles, smartphones, and laptops. It boosts energy density, improves thermal stability, and makes batteries safer. It's also cheaper and more abundant than cobalt, making it attractive for large-scale applications like EVs, but also grid storage. Manganese is also the M in LMFP batteries. That's lithium manganese iron phosphate. These are now gaining ground for their safety, low cost, and long cycle life. Growing adoption in solar storage systems, home batteries, and even EVs. And then there's more, LMO batteries. That's lithium manganese oxide, which is being used in medical devices and power tools, as well as powertrains. In fact, Japanese researchers recently unveiled an LMO battery with zero decay and an incredible 820 watt-hours per kilogram of energy density. And that's a potential game changer. Manganese's role in battery innovation is only growing. Researchers are exploring new coatings for battery stability, morphological enhancements to boost capacity, and recyclable battery designs used in manganese-based chemistries. Manganese is abundant, efficient, and increasingly critical for next-gen energy storage. As demand for EVs and stationary storage surges, so too will the demand for safe, affordable, and high-performing materials, and manganese fits that brief. So, is manganese just a supporting act in the clean energy revolution? Absolutely not. It's strategic, scalable, and increasingly essential. It plays a key role in technologies that will power our future, from steel to batteries and beyond. Thank you for joining me on this deep dive into Manganese 101. To learn more about manganese and other critical minerals shaping the global economy, please visit us at criticalmineralshub.org. I'm Amanda van Dyke, and until next time,